Hey guys, what's up? Jessica Kubasi here. In today's video, I'm really excited to be showing you guys some before and afters of some of my favorite pictures. And I don't really do this very often, so I'm really excited to dedicate an entire video to just that. So I picked out the photos that I want to show you guys. I'm going to be talking about how I shot them, what lens I used, what type of light, how I edited them, and why I kind of edited them the way I did. So let's go and start with the first photo. Before we begin, a quick message from our sponsors. This video was brought to you by Squarespace. Whether you need a domain, website, or an online store, make your next move with Squarespace. Squarespace has an all-in-one platform that is super easy to use, customizable with tons of award-winning designer templates, and offers 24-hour customer service support. So whether you're a photographer like me that needs a portfolio site, or you have a small business, they have something for everyone. You can start your free trial today by going to squarespace.com/Jessica. Use offer code Jessica for 10% off your first purchase. Now, let's get back to the video. For this first picture, I got a really good response when I posted the set on Instagram, so I definitely wanted to include it in this video. It's a picture of Madison, and it was actually cropped closer. It was a full photo of her kind of just standing like this. Her knees were showing a little bit more. I decided to crop in closer, and I think it really did make all the difference. I definitely like it a little bit close up. So this is the original raw picture, and then this is the after picture with all the editing and everything. So I definitely tried to keep things pretty simple. I didn't want to over edit by any means. I cleaned up the skin, I muted those green tones, and as you can tell, like, her hair looks a little bit whiter, so I tried to decrease the yellows a little bit, and I think it just really pulled the image together. I believe I sharpened this just a little bit, although it was already pretty sharp right out of the camera. So definitely love the before and after for this one. I think it's not too dramatic, but it did make a difference in the picture. So again, this was taken during a cloudy day, so we got really lucky. The light was pretty even, and I pretty much just shot anywhere. So let's go on over to the second picture. Now this picture is one of my favorites. I haven't released this set yet with Tashi, and if you remember her, she was in the 4 Photographers video with Brandon, Derek, and Jerry. So definitely go check that video out if you haven't seen it. For this picture, I shot it a little closer to sunset time, so the sun was setting. As you guys can see, the upper half of the picture has direct sun, and then the lower half is all in shade. So at first glance, I was kind of like, this is kind of weird. I don't know if I really like it being half direct sun and then half shade, but I kind of grew to love it. So this is the before, and this is after. I really wanted to pop out the sky, make it more blue, so I changed the hue color of it. I decreased the saturation in the trees. Also, I used lens profile corrections because I was shooting this with my 24-70 lens, and there was a little bit of distortion around the edges. So as you can see from the before and after, that distortion around the edges is gone. So definitely love the edit for this one. Now let's go on over to the third picture. And this one is of Maddie, and I posted this on Instagram, and a lot of people were asking me about, the warm and golden tones, so I told you guys I would be showing this photo and the before picture, straight out of camera. This is the before, and this is the after product. So with this picture, when I first took it, as you can see, it's really plain, basic green leaves and everything. We took this in front of somebody's house. It was a sunny day, but there was shade underneath these leaves and everything, so I really wanted to add more warm golden tones, and I achieved this by adding layers like a color fill, photo filter, stuff like that. I just layered them on, and I think me adding in those warm tones really transformed the picture. And I shot this with my Canon 24-70 lens, for anyone wondering. And I believe I used I didn't use profile corrections. I think I just kept this as is. So yeah, let's go on to the next picture. Okay, so this one was taken in Australia. I believe it was a cloudy day, but I don't know. I don't know what the weather was last year, because this was taken last year. but it is one of my favorites. I don't even know if I posted this. I will have like 15 pictures from a set and I'll post just one, and then the rest like no one will have seen. So I don't know why I do that. I should probably just post them more. So for this photo, I took it with my 24-70 lens. And by the way, these were all taken with my 5D Mark III Canon body, if you guys are wondering. So with this one, I did use the profile corrections, the lens corrections, because again, there's distortion around the edges, as you can see. I really tried to, you know, mute the green tones. Greens can be really tricky in photos. Sometimes I don't like them being so saturated. So I did try to mute them in this photo, and I wanted to pop out the color of her dress. So as you can see, the pink is a little bit more saturated in the after picture. And I added, for this one in the selective color adjustment layer, I made sure to add a little bit of red in substitution of the blacks. So if you see in the middle of these bushes, like in the bushes, you can see that there is like a red tint. So I wanted all the photos from this set to have like a red tint, which I think really added to the picture. Okay, so let's go on over to the last before and after. And this is one of my favorite portraits of Azizi. And so this one, I really wanted to make it pop out more, because when you see the before picture, it's pretty plain, it's pretty basic. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. The before is really, it kind of looks almost washed out. It just kind of looks like, okay, this is straight out of camera. I really wanted to add more clarity to this picture, so I did bump up the clarity a lot, which I actually don't do very often. This was taken on my, if I'm guessing, hold on. I believe I took these with my 24-70 lens. And I used the profile corrections. I, again, bumped up that clarity. I, you know, popped out those colors, and I did add some warm tones to this photo, because if you see the before picture, it just looks washed out. So I wanted just some extra color. And I love how it turned out. It looks a lot more interesting, and it looks more alive, to be completely honest with you. So definitely one of my favorite before and afters, because it made such a dramatic difference. I hope this video gives you some perspective on my before and afters, how I edit, you know, what type of lighting I use and what type of lens I use for each photo. And I do hope that this was helpful for you guys. So those are my favorite before and afters. Let me know which one you guys like best. And let me know also if you guys want me to do a part 2. Maybe I can add in more direct sun and different types of lighting for you guys and different types of coloring. So leave all your thoughts below in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys liked this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.